Today is November 13, 2020, and the time is 4:03 in the morning. Just before I get ready to head out to work. Enjoy the intro. Welcome again to join us in another edition of Airline News. We're going to get into the financial news right quick. This is from seekingalpha.com, alright? We're looking at the futures. Alright, the Dow futures right now are looking up about 104.83. The S&P futures are up 21.99. The NASDAQ futures are up 70.86. Alright, and then we take a look at some of the world stocks. Okay, the FTSE 100 is operating in the red, down 39.80. The DAX is down 29.49. The CAC 40 is up about 1.16, and the global Dow is down 4.43, and the Nikkei 225 is also down negative 1.35, negative 135.01. Alrighty, so that's for look at the futures. And that's futures in the markets around the world. Okay, all right. Let's take a look at some of the crude oil. Crude oil is down 56 cents to about $40.56 a barrel. All right. So we go ahead and we switch over to Kiko.com. Look at the world spot price for gold, precious metals. We're looking at gold is up about $1.50 to $1,879.30. The asking price. Silver is down 2 cents to $24.32 an ounce. Platinum is up $4 to $888 even, and palladium is up $14 at $2,376 even. All right, and rhodium is at $13,600 even. All right, take a look at some of the ratios. For every ounce of gold, there's 77.55 ounces of silver. There's 2.14 ounces of platinum for every 1 ounce of gold. Palladium is 0.84 for every 1 ounce of gold. All right, we gotta look at that one. All right, so let's go ahead and get into some news here. All right, this comes from ZeroHedge.com. Another 90,000 airline jobs set to disappear by end of year as national lockdown looms. All right. Despite the bullish news surrounding Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine earlier this week, lifting airline stocks and stocks to the stratosphere on hopes of recovery in a severely beaten down travel and tourism sector. All right, an industry group warned Thursday about the dire situation still facing many airlines. All right. Airline for America CEO Nick Calio, speaking at the conference Thursday morning, said that air travel demand is softening late in the year. He says some of the reasons for the slump could be due to the resurgence of the virus pandemic. Maybe because a lot of stuff they're becoming brutal to passengers, screaming and yelling at them. All right, demanding that kids who really don't put on masks, they'll take it off. Screaming parents for that kids not taking on masks. We all know kids don't like stuff on their face for too long. They'll take it off. All right, stop being brutal to passengers, and we'll see that things may change. All right. The daily number of passengers screened at TSA checkpoints in the U.S. from March 2019 to November 2020 remains halved from earlier March levels. The second wave of the virus pandemic ravages many parts of the U.S. What appears to be happening in the chart below are lower volumes of passengers screened by TSA checkpoints peaked on October 18th. All right. It just basically goes more. The article goes into more details about what they're losing. All right. Let's get down here go down a little bit more in this numbers. In October, the International Air Transport Association warned that global airlines are on track to lose nearly 130 billion this year, significantly more than June's estimated of 84 billion. All right, the IATA has already said the virus-induced downturn has resulted in 30 to 40 airlines having failed or restructured in bankruptcy. All right. So go ahead and get that article. That's from ZeroHedge.com. Another 90,000 airline jobs set to disappear by year end as national lockdown looms. All right. Then we switch over to here. This is coming from ABC7news.com. This is out of California. All right, California unemployment. Why is Bank of America draining EDD bank accounts? All right, EDD bank account. That is in California. That is the Employment Development Department. All right. All right. California's Employment Development Department is fighting rampant fraud, but in the process, many unemployed workers say their accounts are frozen and their money is suddenly gone. This is the banks taking money from people. I understand the banks can fight fraud, but then they're also stealing, taking people, giving haircuts from. When they hear haircut, that means that it went in your account and took your money from you. All right, it is quite a bit. All right, shooting first, ask questions later. Bank of America has been draining money out of countless EDD accounts, leaving many workers bewildered and broke. Michael Conant of San Francisco lost his job as a bellhop when his hotel had to close in the pandemic. It took months for his EDD benefits, and when he finally did, the bank took them right back. All right. Literally, I've been betrayed by EDD, said Conant. All right. The most frustrating part is everyone is telling me everything is okay when it's not okay. Conant discovered something was wrong when he used his EDD debit card to order pizza, and suddenly the card did not work. So I called the Bank of America to see why the card was suspended. They said, only the EDD can do that. Contact EDD. So he did. So he contacted EDD, and they said only Bank of America can do that. When he called Bank of America again, he said the agent was stunned at what he saw. All right. They said, the EDD is pulling out the amount transactions by transaction. Coin recalled. All right. Here's what he saw. EDD was pulling Cohen's benefits back out of his account, one chunk at a time, until all $16,000 was gone. All right. He said, in my 25 years of banking, I've never seen anything like this. He was bewildered, and he was as bewildered as I was, Conant said. All right. So with all the rampant fraud going around and people taking advantage of everything, this is the trickle down effect of what's going on. They're going to the banks and some of these like the California Employment Development and the California's Employment Development Department, they're taking money back from people. All right. Corruption has caused people, the good people, to lose their accounts, while the corrupt people, they steal the money and they keep going. Also, the banks are in on it too. The finger pointing has started like in this story here, but this is going on nationwide. The cash-strapped financial industries are everywhere, even the leisure and pleasure sector. All right, everybody's finger pointing at each other. Everybody's scrambling for money. So we, the people here, we're going to be the ones sharing the blunt of the blame, holding the burden, while everybody else tries to figure out how they're going to come up with money. All right. So with that being said, once again, I want to thank you for joining us in another edition of Melanie Diamond News. All right, like, subscribe, and comment. All right, please keep it professional when you comment. All right. Once again, thank you. All right. And like we always say in this channel, all right, become your own banker, become your own savings and loans, become your own credit union. You are your own financier. All right, and most of all, pay yourself first. All right. Once again, like, subscribe, and comment. Once again, thank you for joining us in another edition of Melanie Diamond News. Let's get it started.